Hey everybody, it's the Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And today we're going to do our Golden Globe predictions. Well, not really predictions. We're going to do what we think should win.
Yes, exactly.
Here's what really should win. We've seen the movies now. This is what should win.
In our opinion.
So, the first category, let's start with animated film. Easy.
Oh, okay.
The nominees are Anomalisa, The Good Dinosaur, Inside Out, The Peanuts movie, and Shaun the Sheep. I saw all 5 of these movies. I enjoyed all 5 of them. Really, I did. Des, who are you picking?
I did not see Anomalisa, and I did not see Shaun the Sheep, but I am picking Inside Out.
I think the Golden Globes pick Inside Out, but I think the best movie, I'm looking at best movie, is Anomalisa out of these categories. But I loved Anomalisa, I loved Inside Out, I love the Peanuts movie, and I love Shaun the Sheep.
Yeah, they're all good.
They're all real good.
They're all great.
Okay. Now we're going to do foreign film. We only saw one.
So we picked Son of Saul.
It was a very good movie.
That's the only one we saw.
But
it was really good.
But I think they picked Son of Saul too. And no one's talking about any other film except Son of Saul is what everyone's talking about. So I say they go with that. Best score in a film. And the nominees are for best score. Let me get there. Sorry. The nominees are Carol, The Danish Girl, The Hateful Eight, Steve Jobs, and The Revenant. Des, who'd you pick?
Best score. I picked The Danish Girl, which is Alexander Desplat. He's, he's good. I like him.
He's very good. I thought they all had good scores. I really like the Overture and The Hateful Eight. I like Quentin Tarantino. Kind of doesn't want to do normal scores.
Yeah,
he wants something different.
He's very.
And I know that Ennio Morricone, this is like his first Western he's done in like 30 years. He's a very famous composer in the music world, in the movie world, and so I know people like him a lot, so maybe he has a chance of winning too. I'm picking The Revenant because it's so fitting it's so haunting, and that movie's so haunting. And I think they go Revenant too. Unless they're sympathetic and they go with the people, and they might pick Alexander Desplat, or they might pick...
I did see The Revenant, so as we're filming this, I'm letting you know. I can only choose from what I saw.
Best song, there's Love Me Like You Do from 50 Shades of Grey, One Kind of Love from Love and Mercy, See You Again from The Furious 7, Simple Song 3 from Youth, and Writings on the Wall from Spectre, the new James Bond movie. What do you pick, Des?
I really like See You Again, but I never saw the movie Furious 7. So I'm kind of, in my brain, I'm thinking, I can only pick a song from a movie that I actually saw.
Okay.
So I'm choosing Writings on the Wall from Spectre because that is a movie that I actually saw. But I do like See You Again.
Yeah, I'm picking See You Again, and I think they picked See You Again only because it was so popular, too, that everyone's heard it, everyone knows it. That's
a great song.
Yeah, it is a great song.
Yeah.
Just don't pick Simple Song 3 from Youth, please.
I don't think I have to worry about that.
Because it's the only non-poppy one, like it's the one that's like classical.
Yeah.
Sometimes people go for that kind of stuff, but don't do it, Golden Globes. Don't do it. Let's do screenplay. So the nominees for screenplay are Room, Spotlight, The Big Short, Steve Jobs, and Hateful Eight.
Oh, gotcha.
And
what did I pick? Wait, screenplay. Okay, I picked Spotlight. Spotlight.
I love Spotlight as a movie. I don't think it has a chance of winning Best Screenplay. Because if you're going to go by people, you'd go for Aaron Sorkin in Steve Jobs or Quentin Tarantino in The Hateful Eight. Yeah. And if you're going to go, I think they're going to pick The Big Short. I think they're going to think that's smart, funny.
It was, absolutely.
And so
it was funny.
I picked Steve Jobs because I think the writing in that movie is phenomenal. Aaron Sorkin is such a great writer in general. So I would pick that. That's my favorite. I think they'll pick The Big Short. And I understand why they pick it. Sure. And best, let's do supporting actress. Okay. So nominees for supporting actress are Jane Fonda in Youth, Jennifer Jason Leigh in The Hateful Eight, Helen Mirren in Trumbo, Alicia Vikander in Ex Machina, Vikander. I think it's Vikander. I always say Vikander, but it's Vikander. Sorry.
Okay.
Kate Winslet and Steve Jobs. And who'd you pick, Des?
I picked Kate Winslet and Steve Jobs. I struggled a lot with Jane Fonda and Jennifer Jason Leigh because they were great performances, but Kate Winslet was just too much. She was just amazing.
I think this is going to be a hard category when it comes to the Oscars. I think Rooney Mara is going to be mixed in here from Carol, and I think maybe Alicia Vikander might be fighting herself for Ex Machina and The Danish Girl. I say she goes lead. She should go lead for The Danish Girl because she's that whole story, really.
She is.
But all great performances.
Yeah, really good.
And I am becoming a huge Alicia Vikander fan. But I'm going with Kate Winslet. Again, same reason. She is the moral heart of that movie and really carries it.
She transformed herself in that movie.
She's wonderful. I think this is a category I think they do something crazy, maybe like Jane Fonda, or they go maybe Alicia Vikander because they won't give her the Danish girl one. They might be like, here's Ex Machina one. So maybe they do that.
It wouldn't bug me if Jane Fonda won. It wouldn't bug me.
I would be okay with almost any of these ladies win, so it doesn't really matter.
Kate Winslet, really.
She has 2 Golden Globes, so maybe they think she already has 2. She's fine. Or maybe they like her and like, oh yeah, we love her.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Kate Winslet? She's my favorite actress. Supporting actor is Paul Dano for Love and Mercy, Idris Elba for Beast of No Nations, Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, Michael Shannon for 99 Homes, and Sylvester Stallone for Creed. What do you think, Des?
I'm going Mark Rylance with Bridge of Spies.
Ditto.
Right.
Me too.
Man,
that's
so good.
That's amazing like performance. He's fantastic. Actually, and Paul Dano does this crazy transformation performance as Brian Wilson in Love and Mercy.
But the rest of them I saw.
Michael Shannon's amazing. Idris Elba's amazing. They're all amazing. Actually, everybody's really good. I love that's Sylvester Stallone's best role probably ever. So they're all great. I think again, the supporting categories are where they like to the Globes like to mix it up. So they might go that, or they might go, you know what, Sylvester Stallone's never won a Golden Globe. We all like Sylvester Stallone. We all know Sylvester Stallone. Maybe we get Sylvester Stallone, which is fine. Which is fine. Or maybe they, are feeling like, let's be honest, maybe they feel like it's a racial thing and they do Idris Elba. Like we haven't had enough black actors win Golden Globes. There's all the politics that play into it.
So much politics.
And so we can go for any of those things.
Seriously.
Let's do director.
Okay.
The nominees for Best Director are Todd Haynes for Carol, Alejandro Inarritu for The Revenant, Tom McCarthy for Spotlight, George Miller for Mad Max, Fury Road, and Ridley Scott for The Martian. Who'd you pick, Des?
I picked, going under the assumption that Best Director is a category where they're realizing their vision. Their vision for the movie is coming forth. I'm going Mad Max because that was a huge undertaking for a director, and the vision, I think it was successful and it came across great.
I think I said the same. I go with Mad Max also. I think George Miller did a great job. He's kind of an older director too, and so I think people feel like, wow, this older director did this very hip, young kind of film, and so it seems very good.
They want to reinforce that.
They might do Ridley Scott, who also is, without an Oscar, and he's Ridley Scott, and so people feel like he deserves something too. And The Martian's great, so I'm all for that.
Yeah, for sure. That wouldn't bug me if he won for The Martian. That wouldn't bug me at all.
In the same way that I vote for Mad Max because of the undertaking, I could see people doing The Revenant also. That's a huge undertaking. This taking Leo through this, survival story, 2.5 hours of survival story. I can understand that too. But he won Best Director of the Oscars last year, so maybe they feel like he already has that.
Well, this is the Golden Globes. Yeah. Do they really take the Oscars into consideration?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay, just kidding.
So they might feel that way.
Okay.
So let's do the comedy categories now.
Right.
Best Actress in a Comedy. The nominees are Jennifer Lawrence in The Hilarious Joy.
No, it wasn't funny at all.
Melissa McCarthy in Spy, which was funny.
Spy, okay.
Amy Schumer, Trainwreck, which was supposed to be funny too.
Absolutely.
Maggie Smith, Lady in the Van, which no one got to see.
I didn't see it. I don't know.
And Lily Tomlin in Grandma, which was funny also.
It had funny moments.
She's funny.
I don't think I would call it a comedy, but she's my choice. She's my pick.
I pick Lily Tomlin. I pick Lily Tomlin
great
too.
in that movie. And
the lights are always going on.
I know, but it's better today.
I pick Lily Tomlin also. I think they go Amy Schumer. I think it's her year, and they're feeling that. And they feel like Golden Globes, and you feel this way. They don't feel like the comedy categories are serious.
I love that you think they're actually
and so
watching.
They are watching. Okay. And so they don't feel like it's a serious thing. So they feel like this is our time we can give it to whoever we want to. We doesn't have to be the best performance. It's like we feel like Amy Schumer needs a Golden Globe for something, so let's give it for this. Not who was the best performance. If you're going by best performance,
that's just not fair.
Lily Tomlin is the best performance. Melissa McCarthy is great in Spy, though, especially if we were looking at acting wise in a comedy, like who is the funniest, then you should go Melissa McCarthy. That's the issue.
Oh, absolutely.
You just should not pick Jennifer Lawrence, but she has a chance to because they like her.
Don't pick her.
And
not
she's
for
a great,
joy.
She's a great actress.
But that movie was not worth it.
Best actor in a comedy is Christian Bale for The Big Short, Steve Carell in The Big Short,
not funny.
Matt Damon in The Martian.
Not funny.
There are funny parts in The Al Pacino and Danny Collins,
I
and
didn't see it.
Mark Ruffalo and Infinitely Polar Bear.
I didn't see
None of these films in themselves are funny.
it.
The Big Short is trying to be funny, and it is funny at times. And The Martian has funny parts. Maddie is funny by himself in The Martian sometimes.
Yes, he is.
And Danny Collins is a cute kind of romantic comedy. I can get that. Infinitely Polar Bear is about a man who has bipolar disorder and takes care of his children, which I know sounds hilarious. I saw all 5 of these, and I actually enjoyed all of them very much.
Good. All right. Well, I want to see him.
Who did you pick?
Matt Damon.
Me too, Maddie. I think having to be by yourself and hold a movie
held that
like
whole
that,
thing together.
he
And it
deserves
was
it.
really well done.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I think they pick Christian Bale.
Oh.
And I can see why. He gives the more like transformative, intricate
He
kind
had
of
a lot
performance.
of, I felt like prosthetic, like makeup stuff.
Yeah,
to
and
change
some good makeup stuff there too.
He was into it.
And he's a good actor too. Any of these
He's
people
good
are fine.
actor, yeah.
I would have picked Steve Carell if I was going for Big Short people. I like Steve Carell's performance.
To be honest, and if anyone from Big Short wins, that would not bug me.
Yeah.
But if I get to pick, I pick Matt.
Me too. I pick Maddie too. And then the best picture comedy. Some that made Des laugh out loud. Like
No.
The Big Short.
No.
Joy.
No.
The
Oh my
Martian.
gosh.
Spy and Trainwreck. So what do you think is the
What
best
did I
movie of
pick?
those?
I picked The Martian
Me too.
for sure.
That's the best made movie of
Yeah.
this. But I think they picked The Big Short. I think
Oh.
that's what they go for.
Well,
I can see that. I
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
why. But I still think The Martian is a better
I
movie.
think it's a better movie. Absolutely.
Actor. Let's do actor in a drama. Bryan Cranston for Trumbo, Leonardo DiCaprio for The Revenant, Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs, Eddie Redmayne in The Danish Girl, and Will Smith in Concussion. Des, what do you think?
Of those, the only one that I haven't seen is The Revenant, and so I pick Michael Fassbender in Steve Jobs.
Good one. I love Michael Fassbender.
He was
I
so
pick
great.
Leonardo DiCaprio and The Revenant, and I think they do too. I think there's a big feeling in Hollywood right now that Leo deserves some awards because he doesn't really win awards. And I think this performance is 2.5 hours of him. That's it.
2.5 hours?
Like it's him and nothing else.
Doesn't make me want to go anymore. I mean, the trailer already doesn't make me want to go.
It's a beautiful movie. It really
Okay,
is. And
all
it's a
right.
really well made movie. I
Okay.
liked it a lot. Performance by an actress in a motion picture. Drama. Kate Blanchett, Carol. Brie Larson, Room. Rooney Mara, Carol. I think it's like, I always say Saoirse Ronan, but that's not how you pronounce it. It's like Shro something. But from Brooklyn. And
The girl.
Alicia Vikander from The Danish Girl. I'm going to get her name right one day. So
Promise.
who'd you pick?
I picked Alicia from The Danish Girl.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Because this was a hard one. This is one of the hardest ones to choose out of these, because these performances were really great. But I picked her. She was the heart of that movie, and she killed. And the transformation of her. Oh, it's really good, really good.
I picked
she's
Saoirse
amazing.
Ronan from Brooklyn because
Yeah, see, that was hard.
I think Brooklyn deserves all the awards it gets because it is amazing. And
It
she
was
again
so good.
anchors that movie. She is
Yeah.
the movie,
That's true.
and so she does really good. I love Rooney Mara though, and I loved Kate Blanchett also, and Alicia Vikander. I think they picked Brie Larson, who was very good in Room.
Yeah, she was
My
good.
least favorite performance of these 5, but I think that's who
Yeah.
they picked. I think that's what people are just feeling like. Room deserves it. It's very emotional, stripped down performance. She's very good in it. But
Yeah,
very
she's
good.
very good in it. I think yeah. If Saoirse wins or Alicia, I won't be upset.
Me neither. I can even get behind Rooney Mara too. I can get behind any of those performances. Best motion picture drama: Carol, Mad Max, Fury Road, The Revenant, Room, Spotlight.
Again,
Guys?
I haven't seen The Revenant, but I picked Spotlight.
I have seen The Revenant, and I picked Spotlight also.
Yay.
Spotlight is definitely one of the best pictures
It's so
of the
good.
year for
Yeah.
sure. And so hopefully, I think they feel that way too. I think they're going to do that as well, unless there's some crazy voting that goes on and they feel like they don't give to the director, and they feel like The Revenant should be Best Picture. The Globes are known for going a little, not known for, but they sometimes go a little off. Like they Babel won Best Picture one year, and everyone was like, Babel, that was a good movie, but I didn't think.
Yeah.
So they sometimes will do that. So maybe they even go Mad Max. Maybe they're filming the Mad Max wave.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think after the BAFTA nominations today, maybe the U.S. is feeling the Mad Max wave, and the foreign press, the outsiders,
Not so
maybe
much.
aren't feeling it as much. But yeah, so I say Spotlight for sure. All right.
I would be happy with that.
Tune in to Golden Globes on NBC this Sunday at 5 p.m.
Awesome. And we'll let you know what we think of the results and what happened.
Oh, we'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye.